Okay, anyone who is squeamish about seeing toys being thrown around better look away now, because I got a lot of stuff here to go through. I'm going to try to go through it fast and things are going to get messed up. As you can see, I had a fair bit of luck with a bunch of bits and pieces at the flea markets recently. To start off, let's get some big things out of the way. I got this mask snake oil semi here. As you can see, it's missing all of its parts and everything. So is the cannon that comes out, but missing pretty much everything else. Missing all the missiles, missing the covers. But what's there is in decent shape. A little hoist. So, nice little cheap pickup at the flea market. More masks to go through. I picked this up. And really surprising to me, it actually has one of the bombs in there. This is the first one I found that actually has the bomb. I also have yet another mat tracker. Let's see. I don't want to pop him out, but I did it. I broke it already. No. Okay, so this is the mat tracker, the version 1, which actually has the small choking hazard helmet there. But like, really cool to find this, and really cool to find it with one of the bombs still intact. And let's see here, we got a Death Star elevator. Got this from the flea market. It's a bit cracked here, but good stickers, good piece. A couple more pieces from the Death Star. Got the trash compactor with the sides, which is really cool. So complete trash compactor, which I needed to complete a Death Star. This is an interesting find. This is a Ricochet Racer. They did one with Spider-Man, and I know they did one that was kind of an Evel Knievel theme. You kind of launch cars out of it. I'm not sure if this one... Well, it looks like the springs are still good. Part of it's broken off, the little sight's broken off, but I have the launcher. I have the Spider-Man little web thing, and under here somewhere, I got the ramp for the cars. So this looks like it attached to something, so I think I'm still missing a few pieces, but got the ramp, got the net, and got lots of these holders for the cars. And I also have cars that came with the regular Ricochet Racer. And these came out in the early 70s, so if anyone knows any more information about them, let me know, but it's kind of cool. So these don't go with it. The two cars that went with it are Spider-Man and a Captain America. They're missing the capes, and it looks like the wheel's broken off the Captain America one. But you kind of put these cars in there and shoved them in, and they're supposed to spit out. I don't know exactly how it works. Yeah, maybe things were going to get messy. But yeah, they went in this sucker and loaded, and it ejected these and ejected that. I'm going to have to find a video online to see actually how it works, but kind of a cool find. I've never seen this before. Got quite a bit of it. Got 3 of the launchers. Got this nice little holster thing that you could hold the cars in. So yeah, so those fit in there. And you could pull them out, put the cars in, put that on your belt. Kind of nifty. That's all the pieces. Oh, it's the handle of it that broke off. So yeah, that went on that, but so kind of crappy shape, but so cool. So you got more pieces of the Death Star. Got one of the fans, got one of the levels. Yeah, one broken support, one good support, so it's pretty good. And most surprisingly, I got the paper bits for the Death Star. really worn and stained, as you can see, but, you know, they could be a lot worse. These are still usable, still displayable. So, pretty cool. This, I have no idea what that is. I picked it up with the other pieces. Usually if I find a bunch of stuff in boxes and there's pieces of stuff I know and like, I'll pick up other pieces that might go to something that I don't know yet. So that's what that is. A nice modern 2-back. The very nice surprise. In the flea market in the morning I found some Star Wars stuff and I went back at the end of the day and I found this just lying there. Which, inflatable lightsaber. I haven't put batteries in it to see if it works yet. But it's really cool. I do not have one of these. This, you can see, it's pretty worn. It's got some stuff on there. I don't think you can clean it up. I'm not going to try because of the paper. If I dab a little bit of wet on there, that's going to come right off. But I probably will put batteries in it and see if I can get it to light up. It should work. It's pretty clean. So, really cool. I don't remember seeing these in the store growing up. I remember the hard ones that we used to have fights with, but not the inflatable ones. One little Luke Bespin. Not much on the Star Wars vintage action figure front, so I got 2 Lukes. Got this little dude. He's a RoboCop figure. Put snap caps in his back, and he pops them. Kind of neat. Little Gamorrean guard, one of those Galactic Hero things. Some modern figures. Got lots of Jawas. They all need a bath, but they're cool. A couple Princess Leia slave outfits, different series. One lonely G.I. Joe figure. He needs his O-ring replaced because he's very floppy, but he does stand up. That's like a challenge. It's a party game right there. Swing him around and get him to stand up. Ooh, more bits. Millennium Falcon bits. You can see the top is broken off that, which I think I have it somewhere. Because I went back and I found the cannon and the glass part of this. Well, it's somewhere right here. And the ramp for the Falcon, which actually has the 3rd tab that's always broken off. So, really cool to find this. Got Lieutenant Ripley, one of the new figures. Looks like the Michelin Man. Still cool. Half a cannon for the Falcon. A bunch of modern missiles and modern struts for the Falcon. Pick those up. I got these helmets, which I think are the Matt Mason helmets. I didn't find any Matt Mason figures, but I found the helmets. One of them has a visor, which is really cool, but you know, you usually find the Matt Mason figures and you don't find the helmets. Now I found 2 helmets and no figures, so neat. Don't know what that is. Picked it up along the way. Same with these. I mean, possibly a G.I. Joe boot. Hat to somebody, but picked up bits and pieces. Got some Futurama figures. That's a modern Star Wars weapon that's bent all up. But yeah, Futurama missile. It looks something to do with G.I. Joe. Who knows? Another little Futurama dude. Quark. Like I said, lots of bits and pieces. One of the little insectoid guys. I think it's pretty cool. The figures I'm hit or miss on, but I like this guy. This is a Steel Munster, I believe, one of the Tonka figures. They're always nice to find. You don't find these too often. Corpse guy. This is one of the knockoff Rambo figures. Got him thrown in with everything. And, believe it or not, I have 2 masked figures that aren't Matt Tracker. I didn't think it was possible, but here they are. 2 non-Matt Trackers. Some, I think probably G2 Transformer. With the Micromasters. I forget his name. I'm not real good with the Transformer names, but he's missing pieces, you can see. Missing a door, missing the fins, missing all the accessories. Another piece of the Millennium Falcon. Looks like Chewbacca's gun. Ewok basket, if you need to keep your Ewoks. Like G.I. Joe backpack, Yoda. A little Hot Wheels car. The smushed Millennium Falcon thing. I have no idea what that is. Nice bendy Wolverine. In crappy shape, but you know, picked him up with everything else. this, which I don't even remember picking up, but shoved in with the box. Little electric race car for one of the slot race tracks. Or not a slot one, it doesn't have a thing, but alright, has a box. I don't know anything about cars. Like I said, I don't actually remember picking this up. I was just throwing all these parts in my bag because you have to bundle. So, get some things I didn't mean to. This, as you can see, the box is pretty worn, kind of dented, but, you know, still decent. It does have a snow speeder inside. Has the glass, you just need to pop it back in there. But you see, missing the cannons, missing one of the thrusters. Of course, no cable hook and tow bar, but you know, this will clean up. This just need a little cleaning, just regular dish soap, light dish soap, and a wet rag will clean that up very nicely. So yeah, this is always good to find from the flea market. I don't find boxes very often, so even kind of beat up boxes, I still like. It doesn't have to be perfect, I still like it. Some of the old Toy Biz figures, which I always like this style too. So, got Beast, got Storm in not her usual outfit, but a pretty cool one. Got Maul, who's just a hulking figure. And the Silver Samurai. So that's, in a very quick nutshell, another little Transformer, guys. Oh, I guess one last thing. I'll open this one up. I got this from the flea market a couple of weeks ago, and I believe his name is Superion, but I got all of his pieces here, or what I believe is all of his pieces. He's one of the ones that you put together and you make the bigger droid, or the bigger robot. Yeah, so got an arm for him, a weapon, another arm and a fist, got a head, another foot, and I got Reflector. You can see here it's pretty cool. He's a little loose, pop in there a little quicker, but he's got the flash and the lens and everything. And what's really cool is all the bits and pieces that are missing from this, the little missiles and everything, I got from this guy at the flea market last year. I picked up a bag full of bits and pieces, had a lot of Transformer weapons in them, and Reflector is one of them. So now I have the bits and pieces to go with the Reflector main robot that I bought this year. So a year later, I get to complete them. So that's it for now. Hopefully keep finding more stuff, and I'll make a new video when I do.